Sure, no worries.
Easy, Josh. That's just a sample, mate.
Oh, that's really good, isn't it, Josh? It's a bit of you, that.
So what do we have cooking here, sir?
So we have got Boerewors, and Boerewors is a type of South African sausage.
Okay.
So inside of it there's 60% beef, 40% pork, different types of mixture with herbs and spices, a little bit of apple and onions, and
Nice.
then once it's been cooked up we've got a homemade tomato relish,
Yeah.
which my father has made, and it's a recipe from his great grandmother. No way! None of us know it. So
Oh my god.
Okay.
And then
But
once
if you
cooked
found out, you'd have to be killed.
that's it. And once it's ready, it just goes into a regular hot dog roll and served from there.
Love it.
It's been very popular this market, so.
And so it's probably a stupid question, but this type of sausage is you find it around all over Zimbabwe and South
You
Africa?
find it all over, everyone eats it and everyone knows what it is. It's at every braai or barbecue that you go to. It's a very traditional sausage, and most of the people back home, they just make it themselves. You go from there. But a lot of the shops in South Africa, in England, you can find it in any shop over here now,
Really?
South African shops.
Okay.
So yeah, no, it's a very popular meat to take that.
Yeah. Because for those that don't know, a braai is South African for a barbecue.
That's it. That's it. Something like that.
You mentioned the ratio.
And I guess it's like a reasonably typical sausage in terms of how long you cook it for.
That's it. It's all pretty much the same as your regular pork sausages that you get over here.
Yeah.
The nice thing with this, you don't have to necessarily cook it until it's dry inside. You want this one to be quite juicy.
Yeah.
So these two I would say are pretty much done. And then from there you've got a couple of minutes on top of that, but you've got very delicate because it does split.
Okay.
So usually when you mince cook Boerewors, you cook it in a big circle roll, and then once you've cooked it, you then cut it from there. But as we're doing the market day and selling it in hot dogs, you just pre-cut the size.
And I guess cooking it with a skewer as well helps with the heat.
It's just easier.
I love this sauce. It's divine. I want to know the recipe. But I know that's not possible. Travel back in time and make you a great grandfather.
101 years old, that's my great grandmother.
Well, let's travel back in time and find out the recipe. To like Back to the Future. It would suddenly appear next to you a stand with exactly the same sauce. Okay,
I'll get one made up for you, and then we can have a tea from there. You can have a taste.
nice. Oh, I love it. So this is what. So this is what's cooking in front of me.
Yes.
In front of us. There, and then this is the secret sauce.
Give it a good dollop.
There you go, good dollop. Oh, so good.
You're welcome
That
to
is
have.
so good. Oh, that's gorgeous.
And then we'll top it off with just a little bit more relish. And you can have it with ketchup and mustard and all your
But
mayonnaise.
to be honest,
but
that,
you don't need it
that
without.
sauce has got the whole.
It does,
everything in
doesn't it?
It's got the spice. It's got the kick of the kind of vinegary, ketchupy kick,
That's it.
and a whole bunch more.
And that's it there. You can serve it with fried onions if you want. Some people have eggs on it, some people have cheese.
Yeah.
But we're keeping it basic today. Usually we do have
Love
chips
it.
on the side, but unfortunately we're not doing it this market. So feel free to take that one. That's your one.
Oh, bless you, buddy.
There
Thank
we
you.
go.
There for a bit.
This is all handmade at home, and then just poured and spread onto the dry. Better over charcoal dry. If you have it over charcoal, that's peculiar taste to it, but health and safety, we weren't allowed to have a charcoal dry going on today, so it's not the end of the world. So gas frying is.
Okay. Yeah, no, charcoal is definitely got an extra
Of course, yeah.
oomph to it. So you make these babies at home?
We make this all at home. We do.
Okay, I
How
didn't
many
realise
kgs did we make for the show? 90 kilograms for the
90 kg. And so what's the ratio? What's the meat fat
so
ratio?
it's 60% beef, 40% pork.
And then there's a 25% fat across the board
Yeah, love it.
in that.
So you need that, right? Otherwise,
And then your spices, coriander is your main one, nutmeg,
yeah.
that's your main, and your cloves. That's what you can smell. It's your coriander and your cloves.
Taste as well, though, right? Yeah.
And obviously a lot of other special ingredients.
Yeah, you nearly revealed it then.
No,
I was trying to keep you talking, just in the hope that it might slip up.
Only grown in Zanzibar or one of those islands, so we know that no one can copy the recipe. It's an old, I don't know if Liam told you, but Boerewors stands for farmer sausage.
Yeah.
That's what Boerewors stands for. And the old voortrekkers, the old folk in the 1800s that used to come up on an ox wagon up to South Africa from the Cape, they made it and they used those spices because obviously they never had fridges in those days on their ox carts, and it would stay fresh in their boxes for 3 or 4 days.
Right.
And they'd cook it every evening.
Okay.
So that, and it goes back to those days.
Are these samples here?
Yes, they are, sir, they are indeed.
Everyone loves it, which is good.
Well, I think what's not to like, to be honest, unless you're a vegetarian.
Well, that's it.
What's not to like?
The only thing about it is not the cleanest of foods. It can be quite nasty with the relish, but that's all part of it.
Well, yeah.
Depends how much relish he. I mean, my dad will top everyone up with a nice chunk of relish, but you don't need much of that because it does taste good and overpowers the taste of sausage if you have a little bit too much of it. At least that's my personal preference.
No, I'm with you. If you had too much of it, it would taste the sauce and not the sausage. Because in that sausage, with the description of what's in it, there's some quite subtle spices in there that you need to be tasting.
But it's been very popular at this market for us, which is good. And there's been a lot of people that's never heard of this type of sausage as well. But it's just pronouncing it. A lot of people can't actually pronounce
Sorry, buddy. Well, yeah, but if you can't pronounce it, that's an opportunity to help them, right?
Yeah, exactly. Intrigue them to have some more.
Yeah. Okay. So you put a bit of sauce in
the roll.
Then you put the sausage and
Yeah, then I put the sausage in.
Yep.
Big one.
There's too much sauce in it.
And then I top it off with a little bit of this. This is how we do it at home.
There you go. So you got the underneath and you got the over top. Love it. Bit of seepage into the bread. Never hurt anyone. Love it.
I've been making it for 30 years. Yesterday the first time one north of the road, 100 yards north of the road, and we were farming.
Stuck a little bit more on there. Keep it cooking.
Yeah. So am I not getting in the way? Am I?
This was Norman Bennett. Brothers, Graham, all the same family.
And also this is make the sausage yourself. The pre-made sausages by yourselves. It's a brilliant with your own sauce. It's a brilliant format. Is this your first time?
This is our first ever market doing this.
I can't believe it. It feels like you've been doing it for ages.
We have it 3 or 4 times a week at our household. And then got my mates coming around with some braais, and every single one of them have loved us after a couple of beers. And
It's like, hang on a
it
minute.
was all my mates that actually said to my dad, you should get something going here. So I think after this weekend I'm going to try and sort myself my own little stand. Bit of extra money on the side.
I can help.
I'll make sure I get the rest of it.
100%. But I can help you with videos and stuff. Not de cost either. So.
The only fine if you do make it a little bit too fat. So for example, that sausage is probably a little bit too fat. It starts splitting the pig.
Yes, that kind of also looks gorgeous.
It does look nice.
Yeah. It's a fine line, isn't
The
it?
way you're going to cook it is you just wrap the sausage in a circle. You keep going, you keep going, you keep going.
Yeah.
And you usually cook it like that. And you'll cook it in the grill. You can just keep flipping it that way. And then once it's cooked, you cut it.
100%.
For in terms of the show, it's easy just to pre-cut them straight into a roll and off to the customer.
But they're very so what we're obviously I'm filming a lot of street food vendors everywhere. And yeah, I mean, it's probably well, you know, you're new to it, but you've nailed it. So a lot of it is theatre. It's got to taste good. It's got to be theatrical, this is perfect. Authentic family element. You guys have got it going.
We haven't had one person come back to us with a bad review this weekend. We've had people come back 3 times.
Mate, that was.
And get the same roll 3 times.
I've just eaten it. It's bang on. Absolutely bang on.
It is really nice.
And also completely recreatable any day, any time, because it's what you've been doing for years.
Think about it, you can also change up the spices, the type of spices you put in it, so you can get Boerewors that's really spicy. This is a very mild Boerewors, this isn't spicy at all.
Yeah.
But you can kind of just have whatever you want with it. So my dad, the other day he tried something, a little bit of mustard in it, but the mustard overpowered other spices, so it's like no mustard.
Okay. So your tasting sessions are fun. But also you could you know, you've got the sorts of avenues. You've got your meat supplier as an example. The sorts of. Do you? Brilliant. Well, so important, man.
So the beef is everything Angus.
Okay.
So I farmed in Zimbabwe for.
Did you? All right.
Yeah, we were up towards the Zambezi, north of Harare.
Okay. I used to have family in the Kruger, in Elizabeth Kruger Park.
Okay.
Obviously, South Africa, but.
Yeah. That's a nice part of the world to see that.
So how long have you been in the UK for?
Maybe 8 years.
Say 7, yeah, nearly 8 years now.
Okay.
I know. It's been going well. Very different though. Very, very different to the UK, but I mean to South Africa.
Well, yeah.
But every place has its perks. But it's lovely here. I do love it.
And where are you guys based?
East Grinstead. So we're based in East Grinstead, so it's not too far from where we are today. But I think if we end up start selling this online, we'll deliver wherever. Whoever wants it.
Well, I think if you've got the production now sorted, selling online is a natural progression, and also permanent.
Well, we're thinking about bottling this up and selling that separately. We've had a few customers yesterday who said that they'll put this on anything apart from this. So I think we might start bottling up and sell it separately.
Definitely.
Yeah.
What would you call it?
We'll have to come up with a good old name.
Yeah.
Ian's famous Boerewors.
Yeah, why not?
I mean, my mum's got a sushi stand, Sue, she, and that works quite well.
Go.
So we'll have to come up with a good name.
Give it a good dollar. No. You gotta have a good dollar for that.
So cooking on the skewers, was that intentional?
We don't normally do it. I think just for the market, we decided to give it a go.
I think it's absolutely
It's
genius.
just easier. It's just easier, definitely.
Because it almost brings the whole sort of kebab-esque-ness to it.
Well, that's it.
So it really works visually.
That was my idea.
Well, and how much sauce have you got today? Would you be able to get another one?
Well, that's more than enough for today.
That's more than enough.
More than enough. Yesterday we had that pot, and we came home. We had ever so about that much left in it. So
Okay.
I think today we're going to be a bit more generous with it and see how far we can get. Just all experimental, really.
Well, it's the second day, so
that's
the amount that the sauce you use is you can only discover by doing it. Get some street food sauce expert who can predict the amount of sauce you use. I don't think they exist. Can't get enough of this cooking.
That smell of it as well, it just attracts people.
Well, it really does, actually. It really does.
Got that very peculiar smell to it. We've had quite funny a few South Africans yesterday.
Oh, really?
They walked in here and said, I can smell Boerewors.
How funny.
And they came straight to us.
How funny.
Whereas when you cook burgers, it does give off a lovely smell, but this, I think, is different types of spice and herbs, and it just gives off that.
No, what I'm smelling, it smells like what I know as a barbecue, but something else that I haven't quite smelt before, which is really tasty.
I think that draws a lot of people in as well.
Because you're right, the smell of a burger is obviously nice, but it's quite a generic smell.
It is.
It's a burger. Oh.
It is. Anyone knows what it smells like.
Yeah, nice burger.
You know what it smells like.
Yeah.
No, I'm quite excited for the next market.
Oh no, I'm excited for you, mate.
Thank you. Just leave it on the tray if you want. I'll pick it up.
Have you got any other? Have you? The farmers' markets are pretty cool.
We're going to give the farmers market a go. There's loads. Especially within the zone. There's so many. And they're on most weekends as well. So,
And you said, are you looking at weekends?
I'll do whenever. We're not bothered. We'll do rain or sunshine, whatever day, we will do it. So this weekend's gone very well for us, so I think it's a good indicator for now to try farmers markets, obviously this is a food festival. But if we've done well here, and there's 20 other stands doing different types of food, if we've done well, it's obviously saying something. So.
And I think this is a really good benchmark.
And a lot of people have it without the roll. You can just eat it without the roll if you wanted to.
So this is one without someone who's trying to avoid their carb.
What they're doing, they've got a roll, but they like me, they like butter on their roll. So I put butter on my roll too.
I'm with you on that one.
You've got to have the butter.
Yeah, why would you not?